Welcome to another edition of Valor Life. I'll tell you, a young man today that you want to meet, I like him. He's got a great look, great eyes about him, but he's also an example of the fact that peer pressure just means the world and to let him the wrong way, but boy, he's determined. Here we go. Where'd you grow up?
Man, I grew up in East Nashville.
Uh-oh. Where'd you go to high school?
Pearl Cone. I graduated class of 2010.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right. What was it like growing up in your neighborhood?
I mean, we had good days and we had bad days.
Give me that. What do you mean?
You know what I'm saying? We had, like, it was a lot of stuff to do positively and negatively. Like, we had, like, places we can go and chill, but then again, there was so much negative influence on us that you'll wind up.
You get caught in it, though.
I'm Kevin Williams, and I've been here for about 8-9 months. All right, in order to actually fit in and, you know what I'm saying, be accepted, you have to actually do things that everybody else doing, like far as following the leader.
And some of that is crime stuff, I imagine, isn't it?
Yeah.
See, and they tell you, man, I need for you to do this. Now you got a decision to make. Hard for a young kid to say no, is it?
Yeah.
And it was for you.
Yeah, it was.
How did it compare to what you had at home? What was home like life? Was that okay, or was that kind of tough too?
I mean, you know, growing up, single parent home, my mama was there. She worked 2-3 jobs. She really come home about an hour or two, probably 3 hours, get sleep, and then she's right back gone. So most of the time I go to school and I'm right back out there on the streets.
Back
you know, 10, 11, 12 years old, you know what I'm saying, growing up in the Dodge City projects, and it really wasn't pretty.
Can I ask you what happened that got you in here?
Well, you know, I kind of had a problem with keeping my hands to myself, if you understand.
Does that mean picking stuff up?
Yeah, you know, I stole a lot, and I stole a car, and I got jammed up for it.
Not because you needed a car, just to do it.
Yeah, just because over the years, you know, I picked up a habit of actually stealing.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know,
And you probably got fairly good at it.
Yeah, it wasn't even the fact that I needed it. It was like trying to see if I can get away with it.
There you
if
go.
That makes any sense.
All of a sudden you get caught, bam, you're in here. What happens? Something inside of you say, uh-oh.
Yeah, something got to change. It really was like over the years, you know, it just didn't start here. It started years ago when I first got locked up for the same thing, you know. All right, they slap you on the wrist, you do a couple of days, you get out. Okay, I'm gonna change, I'm gonna do better. Then you go back into the same community, the same environment, the same people around you. You want to do good, but then again, your friends looking at you like, come on, let's go do this, and let's go do that. And there you go, right back at it. You back in here, now you're on probation, and then you gotta weigh out. Okay, man, I wanna actually do right, because I was born and raised in the church. And my mom was a God-fearing woman. She Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we was at a church. So it wasn't like that I didn't have the God background in me. It was the rebelliousness in me and the peer pressure of my friends around me that's making me take a choice. All right, do I want to be the Mr. Good Guy and follow the Lord, or do I want to be the cool guy and do what everybody else do? Of course, me being a young teen, knucklehead, dumb, don't know nothing, I followed the crowd.
Got to break your heart to know you broke your mama's heart, doesn't it?
Oh yes, man. It hurt. You know what I'm saying? You know, she never gave up on me, you know, she constantly was there for me, you know what I'm saying, every step of the way. Even when I was dead wrong, she right on my side. Even when I went to the state's custody as a juvenile, you know, going through the NTYA program from Murray County juvenile here, back and forth, you know, she never gave up on me.
So now you get involved with Men of Valor. What does that mean to you?
Men of Valor, man, it means a lot, because it actually helped me change, you know. Like when I first came here, you know, I was like, okay, I'm gonna just do this little time and get on up out of here, man. I don't want to change. I really didn't. So, but when I started going into the pod that I was in, you know, I seen them having these services, and I'm like, okay, you know, it really kind of
takes you back to where you were
like
raised.
When I was born and raised in the church, and then, you know, the praising of the Lord, then the reading of the Bible, you know, I like that. You know, something was instilled in me from a young child. You know, it Men of Valor brought that out. So, I'm like, hey, I don't want to go back to my evil ways. I want to actually change and do something in life. I can't keep on coming back and forth. I got to change the cycle.
I know you don't want to come back some part. How do you know inside that you won't, that this is it?
I know because every morning when I wake up, I'm right there. My whole mind changed, my attitude changed, the way I think. I didn't wake up praying, getting on my knees, praying, asking the Lord to watch over me and change my ways. I read my Bible in the morning, get my cup of coffee, watch the news. You know what I'm saying? But back in the world, I probably get up and do something that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't even thinking. Now I'm actually thinking, sober-minded. I'm clear. I can see now. Thanks to Men of Valor, they helped me change in a lot of ways.
Man, you got clear eyes. You'll be good. You do good. Way to go, Kevin. You're an honest man. I appreciate you. You gotta like Kevin with those eyes. I know someday, see him smile when I said, "You want to be a singer?" He said, "Yeah, I can sing a little bit." Watch it. Somewhere down the road, his life's changing for the good. That's another edition of Valor Life.